You may be wondering what mustard and mayo is, so let me give you a little example. Alright, so this is video 2 for the Virginia run, although we're now in Kentucky. I really have nothing bad to say about this road. This is probably actually one of my favorite roads I've ever driven in general. This is Highway 119 starting from Whitesburg, going south to Cumberland. Now we've only driven this upper portion of it as we came off from that South Fork road that I was on earlier. But this road is awesome. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a recording the opposite direction, same as this direction. But there's gorgeous views over to my right side. There's tons of pull-offs. Every direction you go that's uphill has truck lanes, which makes it easy to pass anybody that's going slow up the mountain. No houses up here. The pavement's perfect. The pavement's wide. I mean, it's completely smooth. It's pretty technical, but at the same time, it's like a fast-paced road. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, I really have nothing to complain about, except for I did see a super pregnant dog earlier. That was kind of awkward. And we did see a cop. That was also kind of awkward. It was a state trooper. But this road's like impressive, honestly. There's a couple other roads that I definitely am checking out this afternoon, and if they look as good as this road is, then I will definitely vouch for this area being a great place to come and drive. You know, from Western North Carolina, that is. I can imagine 2 cars having a lot of fun coming up this, because I mean, as you can see, we have 2 lanes, like, for the majority of it. I mean, going up at least. It's up and down, at least on this portion here. Coming down the mountain, we were behind this stupid, I think it was a Harley. It was tiny. The guy was doing like 30 miles an hour. But I'm just really impressed with this road. It looks like it's long enough that you can really enjoy yourself on it. It's close to Whitesburg is where we just came from. I mean, literally right at the edge of the road here is McDonald's and a gas station. So you don't have to worry about like being too far out of town for anything. I've never been to Whitesburg, never been, you know, anywhere around here. This is all my first time, as you can tell. But really impressed with the area. A few houses right here. Earlier when we were on that, it was South Fork, but I'm pretty sure it changed names to something Creek or whatever. Bad Creek, I don't know what it turned its name into, but we went hiking and went and saw a pretty nice waterfall. So tons of little things to do in the area. Even when it's 2 lanes, you've got this like really wide section like in the middle of the road. That it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, it's just a wide double yellow. I mean, it's right there in the corners. We go back on the straights and it, you know, closes back up. So I mean, this road's got like a super wide amount of pavement for your lane. And there's even runoff room there. At least, you know, for the inside. Again, really impressed with this road. I haven't seen any sport bikes today. I haven't seen any sports cars. All I've seen are regular traffic, a few Harleys, a few like Honda Goldwing cruisers, but that's been it. So this, I think, is just kind of, you know, not a well-known road for that. I mean, it's a Sunday afternoon. The weather was really nice. There's really no reason to not be on a motorcycle today, or, you know, driving your car. I've seen one Corvette. Did see one Corvette, but it was an old guy who wasn't really getting on it. So this is where a lot of these gorgeous views are, and I'm definitely going to come back and pull over and check it out. But, you know, we're recording right now.
Nice.
There's that old truck we saw going the other way. It was definitely a fast road. I mean, it's third to fourth. I'm not really on it, obviously, but, you know, it's third to fourth gear. Every now and then, step down into second. There is Pine Mountain Trail State Park. I think once we start going down the mountain, past where we started this road, I think it becomes Pine Mountain Road or something. It's still 119 the whole way down, but I think it changes names, or the locals or whatever on this motorcycle map called it something different. So there's second gear. Right back into third though. I think it's just really impressive road. This isn't 151 by any means, but it's smooth. I'm just having a lot of fun. My girlfriend's with me. She hates 151 and she likes this road, if that's saying anything. Just hoping we don't catch up with that state trooper. This is where we came up before.
Yeah.
Super tight hairpin. I mean, full 180 degrees right there. When we came up the other way, traction control's on pretty much all day today because this car becomes a mess with it off. But we were coming up this the other direction. I just flipped it off before the corner and roasted the rear tires coming around. Nice Jeep. Again, these super wide. I mean, I've never seen that before on a road. Maybe that's normal for Kentucky. I mean, I don't know. I've never, you know, it's been years since I've been to Kentucky. Because again, here's those double yellow lines that widen up. I mean, it's crazy. It's almost a full lane. Right there, it's more than a full lane. I mean, it's just gorgeous. All the paint is, I mean, I really have only nice things to say about this road. And here's a pregnant dog. Very, very pregnant dog. This was where we started before. Just saw the sign for Bad Branch Falls. That was the waterfall we were at earlier. We came from that road. We just passed there on the left. So where we're going right now, I've not been on this portion, but it's still 119. Still looks just as good on the map. We'll see if it still has any of those lanes. Looks like we've narrowed back up. We're going down the mountain the other way. It looks like. When I mapped this route out from Wise, I mean, from driving Wise, going up and down and all the way back down, all these roads that I'm driving today, all the way back down into Asheville, it was only like 230 miles and 6 hours total. Or it was 5.5 hours. So really, if you were just driving it, you know, it would you know, realistically be like 5 hours. So you can see, I mean, from Wise, Virginia, you know, that's not even 3 hours. It's maybe 2.5, you know, 2 3/4 hours from Asheville. So, I mean, if you're driving 2 hours to the Dragon, I mean, what's another half hour to do, you know, something that most people won't? So I'm being told that if we were to just keep on going up Payne, or the Payne Gap connector on 119 there, where Whitesburg is, you can keep following 119 up, and it looks all right. They call it Payne Gap, so it is the Payne Gap connector where we were. From what I can see, just from glancing over the map, it doesn't look near as curvy, but I mean, it's on this map, which is technically a motorcycle map. So, you know, if cruising's more your thing, and I'm sure, you know, that would be it. But I'm sure there's pretty good views, is what I would imagine. Well, I can probably cut this video down quite a good bit, since we're kind of at the slow portion. So again, this was the second video of my day so far, and hopefully you'll check out the other ones and see something you like, possibly make the trip. See you again.